What it do, Packer Nation? I'm Camille Davis, and this is the Pack a Day podcast. There are a lot of different things to keep an eye on this weekend when the Packers welcome the Vikings into Lambeau Field for the Week 4 matchup. Of course, who's going to be playing quarterback for the Packers, right? Is Jordan Love going to be back? There's been a lot of conversation around the Jair Alexander, Justin Jefferson matchup because of what we've seen in the past as well. But what I'm in particular most interested in watching in this game on Sunday is the battle of the lines. Like one of my favorite old school football phrases is the fact that the game is won and lost at the line of scrimmage. And this is going to be a really interesting battle between two really interesting teams because when you look at the Packers offensive line, of course, we have been talking about them needing to be a little bit tighter, a little bit better, not giving up as many penalties, so on and so forth. But if you look at the numbers, PFF put out their true pass set grades. Someone pulled it earlier this week. And the Packers were a top 10 offensive line in their rankings. But when you look at the Minnesota Vikings, they are a bottom 3 team in these very same rankings. So I think that there is going to be a lot of opportunity for the Packers defensive front to really get after Sam Darnold at quarterback. And especially given the way that we saw this Packers defense look against the Tennessee Titans, another team that was low, bottom 3 in these PFF pass protection rankings. It should be a lot of opportunity for Rashawn Gary, for Kenny Clark to bounce back, for these edges to get loose. Like there's a lot of opportunity here. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how that battle plays out, especially along the interior of that Vikings offensive line. So that's something in particular I'm really looking to watch during this game. And on the flip side of that, the Vikings defense has gotten at least 5 sacks in their first 3 games, which is impressive. That defense has been causing all kinds of havoc. I'm looking to see how the Packers offensive line can hold up regardless of who's at quarterback. Because if regardless of who's back there, they're going to need some time to operate. So I'm looking to see how the Packers offensive line can hold up. And I'm excited for this one, y'all. A week 4 matchup at Lambeau with the 3-0 Vikings against the 2-1 Packers. Like divisional games are already big. But when you go into it where one team's undefeated, the other team only has 1 loss, even this early on in the season, it just feels like the stakes are raised even higher. Get to welcome Aaron Jones back and all of that good stuff. But again, what I'm going to be taking a look at on Sunday and really paying attention to is just that battle up front. Whose offensive line does a better job and whose defensive front can cause the most havoc? Those are going to be the areas I'm looking for. But let me know in the comments as well, what piece of this game plan of these two teams matching up piques your interest the most? I'm really curious about that. I'm always in the comments trying to interact as well. So let me know what you think. And make sure that you're keeping it locked into the Pack a Day podcast for all your Packers needs, dropping amazing content every single day on YouTube and the audio platform. So make sure that y'all subscribe. Make sure you keep it locked in for the Pack a Day podcast. All right, y'all. And as always, go Pack Go.